Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday, everyone. If you're joining me for the very first time, my name is Kim Dent, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live in Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I love teaching stampers and crafters how to make adorable greeting cards. I do Facebook Lives every week. Usually they're on Sunday. We call it Sunday Night Stampin'. But I had some scheduling issues, so we ended up here on Tuesday night. So thanks for tuning in. If you found me on my YouTube channel, Stamping with Kim Dent, I would appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so you know whenever I post a video. And if you're joining me live tonight, please say hello. So hi, Kathy. Hi, Sandy. I think I saw Carol go by. How is everyone? Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and Happy New Year. Here at the Dent house, we did. We had a lovely, lovely Christmas and Christmas Eve and Christmas, and New Year was very calm and quiet. So hi, Shirley. Hello, Jill. I think I've told you before, our schedules are crazy, between mine and Rick's and then my kids. So we decided a couple of years ago to celebrate Christmas in January, which sounds strange. Usually we celebrate about the middle of the month. This year we're celebrating on January 22nd. So I still have presents, not under the tree, but they're here waiting for my kids and my son-in-law and daughter-in-law. So we will have a little bit more celebrating to do. And then if you're on my team, my St. Louis Card Fan girls, if you're here locally, I know Kathy, I wish you were, we have an after Christmas party, which is on the 28th of January. So we'll get it in just in time to mark it off the calendar before we hit February and Valentine's Day rolls around. So I still have some celebrating to do. How about all of you? Are you done celebrating? Have you taken down the decorations? Have you gotten those Valentine stamps ready to go? Happy New Year, Gail. Hi, Mary Teal. I love doing the Christmas cards. Hello, Miss Vicky. How are you tonight? But it was fun to bring out the new stamp sets out of the mini catalog and stamp some Valentines. So I've already got those going, if you can believe that. Oh, you have the grandkids. That's so fun. Well, let's see. I am going, over till January 28th. I hope you'll be with us, Vicky, celebrating. Kathy, you're good job, Kathy, making those Valentine's Day cards. I know it's fun to pull out, put away I can't say put away the reds and the green. We put away the reds and the greens to bring out the pinks and the reds and some purples. Oh, yay. I know, it's fun. It's kind of when you celebrate after the holidays, the hustle and bustle is over. So definitely when we celebrate, it's a relaxed Christmas gathering. So it's we appreciate it a little bit more. So anytime we get to spend with our kids too is you just every single moment when they're grown kids like that, you just have to appreciate all the time that you get to spend with them. So hello everyone. Well, I have a lot. Yeah, calm is a good word. I have a lot. Well, I have two quick and easy cards that I'm going to share with you. Both of the cards are done with sets out of the mini catalog. So before I flip my camera down, I want to remind all of you, the two catalogs. One is the new mini catalog that starts Thursday, January 5th, and goes through April, and then also Saleabration. There's a mini catalog that starts also January 5th and goes through January through the end of February. If you do not have either of those catalogs, please send me a message and I will pop them into the mail. Or if you live close, you can always come up to Church Zion and pick them up. I apologize, ever since I've been doing this, when I choose to have Stampin' Up mail out my catalogs. But the mail system, sometimes is squirrely. So I know it seems like every year there are catalogs that do not get delivered. So, and I want you all to have them. If you're brand new to watching me or finding me and you would like to get a mini catalog and a celebration catalog and you don't already have a demonstrator, I'd be happy to send me a private message, or you can comment here and we'll get in touch, and then I'll get your address and I'll pop it in the mail to you. Hello, Sandy. Well, I'm glad that you found me. Yay. Okay, I am going to sync my laptop and then we will get started stamping. So I can't show you the inside of the catalogs yet, but I hope for those of you who have them in your hands that you're loving what you're seeing, because I know I am. I am like one of those. I'm just like all of you. Like I want it all. So, and if your wish list is more than $99, girls, oh my goodness, it's a great time to join my team, because they have 3 options this year. And if you've got your celebration catalog, go to the very back and you can see the 3 options. In all the time I've been doing this, I've never seen 3 options. So fantastic deals. Fantastic. So take a look, consider joining my team. I would love to have you. I have 40 girls on my team right now. And we just it's a great group of gals that we get together every month and we stamp. I have one, Kathy, who is in North Dakota. She's my long distance girl. So I wish she was local, but whether you're finding me and you're here locally or you're all across the United States, you can join my team. So hello, Barb. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sandy. That's those are my holiday nails. I'm glad you like them. I kind of think might have to change them. They are very sparkly. I'll have to tell you about that when I see you next, how I chose to get these sparkly holiday nails. Thank you for noticing. Hello, Pauline. Let's see. I know I missed a few people going by. Well, all right. Let me get my laptop going and we will get started. This is the one part of doing Facebook Lives that always seems a little clunky to me. Doing Facebook Lives that always seems a little clunky to me. All right, there we go. Echo. Okay, I'm going to flip my camera around. Thanks to everyone who's tuning in tonight. I've got more viewers than usual. So thank you very much. Oh, yay, Kelly and Patty. You girls are so sweet getting together. How often do you get together and stamp? Do you stamp every week together or every month or just when you feel like it? I'm envious. But I'm very thankful both of you girls, sweet girls, are on my team. All right, here we go. I'm going to flip my camera around. All right, so you heard me say it. Celebration begins on Thursday. How many of you've got your wish list already together? I know I have already received some orders, so that's fun. So I always want to remind all of you that you can place your order online at my website, kimdent.stampinup.net. Or you can always contact me and I can place it for you. I don't ever want you to think that you've always got to go to my website to place your own order. I'm happy to do it for you. Yay, Gail. Yay, Sandy. I agree. Your wish your wish list keeps changing. My motto is I've got to pace myself. Because in the beginning, like I already said it, I want it all. Kelly and Patty, you get together weekly, but oh, that is so awesome. So awesome, girls. That makes me very happy that you get together and stamp like that. All right, this is the Saleabration catalog that I've been talking about. And as you can see, it goes January 5th, through February 28th. If you place an order that is $50 or $100, you get to pick items out of this catalog. So that's one of the perks. This is the biggest promotion that Stampin' Up! Has. And what I wanted to tell you before, this host code, if on Thursday you're placing an order online and your order is under $150, so $149.99 or less, please use this code and that helps me out. But if your order is $150 or more, you do not want to use this code because I want you to receive the hostess benefits, or I like to call those the freebies. All right, here's the beautiful mini catalog. My friend Vicki Todd picked it up today and she was like, oh, it's so pretty. It's purple. It is. Isn't that pretty? We got some gorgeous grape and some, I think all three of the purples. Gorgeous grape, Highland Heather, fresh freesia are all in there. So that's just a little sneak peek. Let's see if there's any. Yep, that looks like some DSP that's in the catalog. So I can't wait to open this thing up and show you, but I can show you the cards. I can show you stamp sets and cards made out of products in here. I just can't crack this open till January 5th. So, but I'll be ready. So here we go. The first card we're making tonight is this one. What do you think? Isn't it sweet? All right, there's the card. I'm going to set this to the side. Yeah, thank you for the love. If you like it, it helps me if you give me hearts or thumbs up. So I appreciate that. All right, here's the kit. Oh, let me show you the stamp set first. Here's the stamp set. The name of the stamp set is Share a Milkshake. And for the first time, Stampin' Up! Has decided when we have a coordinating die set that they're going to keep it the same name. Thank you, thank you. You know, so a lot of times the stamp set would be Share a Milkshake, and then the die set would be like a form of that, like Move Over Milkshake or something like that. They've decided to keep it the same to help us demonstrators who are getting older, I think. So here's the die set. And tonight I'm using this one. This is the, I guess, what do you want to call it? Strawberry. We'll call that strawberry ice cream. This piece right here, is that little bit of chocolate syrup on top. And then you can see what else. Look at this teeny tiny one. That's the little bitty cherry. This is the straw. This, though, I'm not using tonight, but look. This is like a dimensional. This makes like a sugar or waffle cone. This die is cool because you can use it for so many more things than just this milkshake. Share a milkshake. There's this is what I'm not using it tonight, but you can see it matches the what do we call it? The milkshake glass. This would be like for a little sundae. What else did I make? There's a spoon. You can never have in my house enough hearts. Yay, Jan, I'm glad you made it. What else? There's a little teeny tiny little bit of, I guess, there's another, like some more chocolate syrup or whatever you want. And then a little, this is for the sundae bowl, I think, fits that one. But how cute is that? How cute. And wait till you see. I can't wait to show you this one thing that I discovered yesterday when I was making this card. Now, of course, I went to Pinterest, and that's where I got my inspiration from. So then I just kind of made it my own and changed the colors. But when I get to it, I'll show you how I'm making. Me too. Oh my goodness. I love hot fudge sundaes. And Yeah, chocolate. I love any kind of milkshake. Any of you, do you all have Andes close to you? Rick and I have Andes, oh gosh, probably like 3 miles from us. And Jan, oh my goodness, we love Andes ice cream. Concretes, I guess. Concretes. That's that's like our treat. All right, here this is the stamp set. Life is sweeter with you. Celebrate. You're the cherry on top, and be my Valentine. Isn't that sweet? And there you can see the straws, some little hearts we're going to use tonight. I hope there's more Andes lovers out there. We just love it. Butter pecan concretes. So good. Here's the 2 stamps I'm using for the milkshake. What do you call it? Glass? Anyway, love this. Can be used for, this is like such a versatile set, not just Valentine's. So I'm going to set that to the side, and now I'm going to bring in the kit. So we're going to use a thick basic white card base. It's 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. And then you need a piece of real red. Oh, Miss Gail, I know that you're going to love this one. Real red, 3 3/4 by 5. Gail's favorite is red, along with my mama's. This piece that we're stamping on is 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. That's basic white. And then this is for that little bit of chocolate on top, which really could be like a scrap. This is early espresso, 1 inch by 2 inch. But like I said, it really could be like a scrap. You don't have to measure it out. And then the piece for the ice cream, strawberry ice cream, that is, I used 1 1/2 by 3, but again, could be a scrap. And then look at this, the little bitty cherry, 1 by 1 1/2. Isn't that sweet? So cute. And then let's see, this is the straw. This piece is 1 inch by 2 inches. And then the DSP, this piece is 1 inch by 3 1/2. And I wanted to tell you, I got the inspiration for this off of Pinterest from a demonstrator. And I love, do you see how this kind of mimics like a tablecloth, kind of? So I'm going to show you the DSP before I start stamping. The DSP, it's a 12 by 12 pack, but it is, I've cut it down to 6 by 6 so that you can, it's easier for me to show on screen. And I'm looking at my screen and it looks almost like this is black in the background, but it really is Mossy Meadow. There's some Petal Pink, Blushing Bride, Mint Macaron in there. I don't know why it's picking up. It looks so dark on my end. And then the flip side, sweet little, petite little hearts. That's in Blushing Bride. I love this piece. Tiny little, wouldn't this be cute, like just to cut these out? And then the flip side is Blushing Bride, and there's, I'll flip it. There's hearts and then X's and O's. I don't know, you can barely see it on my end. Can you see it? Yeah, I see it. Thank you, Carol Cheney. Parfait glass. Oh, that's, yeah, parfait glass. Sandy, Brahms. I have never tried Brahms ice cream. That must be out your way. Look at this one. I just love these. I've told you this before. Back in the day was a big Mary Engelbreit fan, and this reminds me of her style. So a little bit of, I think that's Real Red, and then Petal Pink, Blushing Bride, those same, and there's a little bit of blue in there, Balmy Blue. And then the flip side, more teeny little hearts. It almost looks like a quilted stitched pattern on there. And then we talked about for the people who love, I have some customers, they love bicycles. Anytime a bicycle stamp set comes out, or bicycle stamp, they have to have it. So this DSP they're going to love. So this cute little pattern, like I said, it's 12 by 12, but isn't that sweet? And then this is good for when you're done with the bicycles. Look, this is a lovely pattern that is very versatile. Yep, Gail McHugh. Yeah. Brahms is in Joplin and Carthage, Missouri. Well, I'm always up for trying new ice cream places, Sandy. And then this I'm thinking of ice cream. This piece in balmy blue and petal pink and mint macaron. And then, love this one. I keep flipping this. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. The heart pieces, I think this is my favorite. And then on this one, this is the one, if you were with me before Christmas, I made the Valentine card. There is a coordinating punch that punches this out, or there's also stamps where you can stamp it, but we're going to do that tonight. We're going to take advantage of the pattern DSP and cut out on the next card. So there's the DSP. Love it. This is great also for baby cards, if you look. Isn't that fun? All right, and then I'm going to gather all these pieces up. Hope you got a picture of them. I hope my hands weren't in the way. Oh, when you go to the Precious Moments Chapel. Well, next time I'm down that way, I'll have to have Mr. Rick stop. All right, for our basic white piece, which is 3.5 by 4 3/4, this is the piece we're going to stamp on. And I'm going to share some tips. First of all, it's a photopolymer stamp set, so we're going to use my Pierce mat. Now in this one, I've got to, since I'm going to use the parfait glass, thank you, Carol, I've got to be aware that I want this not too low or not too high when I stamp it. And if I wanted to, I could probably bring in a pencil and mark it, but I think I'm just going to wing it. So let me pull this a little bit closer to myself, and I'm going to bring in the DSP just for reference. So, okay, when I started stamping this last night, I was having trouble lining it up, and I almost, because it's a 2-step stamp set, I almost thought that I should bring in the Stamparatus, but then a light bulb went off, and I do remember this wonderful tip, so I'm going to share it with all of you. When you're stamping a stamp set like this one, and you're having a hard time lining it up, try stamping, we're going to call this the solid image and the detail. Okay, try stamping the detailed image first. And when I did this last night, girls, I didn't have any trouble at all. Oops, let me clear that away. I got to bring this back up for just a second. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do that one first. And then for the solid one, see, normally, I guess when I don't want to say when I first started stamping, I would stamp the solid one first. Oh, that doesn't look right. There we go. Okay, I'm going to stamp off. Okay, okay, now when I line it up, it is a lot easier to do it this way. Now my hand's shaking. Ta-da! It kind of looks like it's leaning a little bit, but hopefully when I put all the pieces on it. But see how nice that lined up? So if you're ever having trouble and you don't want to pull out your Stamparatus, you can try stamping the detail image one first and then go solid on top of it. And then, I don't know, there's something about, I don't know why that works, but it does. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is, let's see, I'm going to bring in, I've cut the pieces out already. So I don't have to stamp that for you. So I've used polished pink for the, let's see, no, let's make sure I've used polished pink for the ice cream. So I guess that's going to be strawberry. I've got them and they're not wanting to come out of the... Oh, come on. Sorry, girls. That crinkling's probably making you crazy. Okay. Oh, here's what I wanted to show you earlier. When I was cutting this out... Here, let's see. Where's the die at? Oh, the color, that was real red. So that was just real red and polished pink. Polished pink for this piece. So when I was cutting this out, I thought, that's a funny, that die is so funny. Wonder why, you know, it comes over like that. It just didn't look quite right after I stamped it. And then when I pulled it off, look right there. Do you see that? That's where the straw goes. Ha! Isn't that cute? So we're going to bring in some dimensionals. And I don't want to cover up that little slit. There you can see it better on the back side. I'm going to put that on top like that. And then I'm going to bring in my little straw. And I really don't see it. I don't even need to glue it down. All I have to do is slip it in there, which I probably should have done before. Last night I did it before. Now why am I having so much trouble? Because I'm on camera. It really is easy, girls. I should have done it. There we go. Huh? There we go. Now that looks cute by itself, right? We're going to bring in a little bit of that piece that is like the chocolate sauce. A little bit of the two-way glue. Oh, yeah. Then we're going to bring in the little cherry. Oh, so cute. Let's see. Now, really what I should have done, girls, I'm going to bring in... I really should have probably stamped the hearts and the message, because you know what we say, like, I'm gonna, yeah, you gotta have a lot of chocolate sauce, Sandy, that's for sure. I hope I don't mess this up with these cute little hearts. Now look at how tiny they are. Okay, where's my sample? I'm gonna put some up here. Hold your breath. Cute. And then one down here, one set down here. And I'm going to close this up for now. And I'm going to bring in Memento. Now, normally, I don't know, I kind of hesitated using black. But then, I don't know, I thought about early espresso. I thought about red, but it didn't pop. So I made the final decision and went with black. So this says you're the cherry on top. Oh, that was close. I'm going to close this up. How's it look so far? All right, get this out of the way. We're going to bring in our little piece. This is Country Floral DSP. And then the two pieces of ribbon. Oh, I want to show you the ribbon. This is part of the Country Floral Suite. And and this is a combo pack, and this ribbon ties so nicely. Then this one, it's crumb cake, and it's got stitching. I think I showed it to you a couple weeks ago, but just in case you didn't see it. So this is a combo pack in the mini catalog. So this is, let's see, 5.5 inches, and the bow part is 4.5. So I'm just going to pull it across there, bring in my Stampin' Seal. I've seen other girls do this, and they use like two-way tape. I bet Gail Brock, I bet she uses two-way tape. And, oh, okay. So I'm going to put this onto the Real Red layer, just because it'll be a little easier for me to tie the little knot bow, the faux bow. Oh, isn't it stinking cute? Okay, I don't know, I've got this a little low down here. I think I'm going to put the faux bow on the right side instead of the left side. And I didn't want a big bow. I just wanted tiny little faux bow. How many of you have the little bow makers? I'm thinking about getting one. Or I've seen girls like they use forks. I need to experiment with that. Thank you. Thanks, Sandy. There we go. And, oh, let's see. This also, I use dimensionals. And then it gets, oh, we're going to stamp first though. So this is my thick, basic, white, thick cardstock. And I'm going to bring in Will You Be My Valentine. Or Be My Valentine. I like the font on this. This is really different, I think. A different kind of font. Okay, close this back up. You need this stamp set. I'm glad you think that. Now watch these. Where are these little darling hearts? Aren't they sweet? And then the last thing I want to show you is there's also sweet little embellishments. Oh, I've got to glue it down. Hold on. Or not glue it down. Put the dimensionals on. There's these new embellishments called Opaque Adhesive Back Gems. You need it too, Sandy. Okay, here they are. There's white. This is fresh freesia. I am not sure about this one, girls. I've got to consult with somebody. This looks like Gorgeous Grape. I'm not sure if this is, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be like Sweet Sorbet, or I'm just not sure on this one. Or maybe it is polished pink, but it looks a little dark. Anyway, last night I decided to go with white, and look at how tiny they are. There's 3 sizes. There's this tiny size, and then medium and large. I just decided to use one right there, and then a medium size one right there. Ta-da! There you have it. Now, I know I could probably add some Wink of Stella on there if I wanted, but I'm glad you like it. Thanks, girls. Thank you. Well, hello, Miss Joan. How are you tonight? Good to see ya. All right, we're on to the next one. Give me just a second. And like I said, I'll be placing orders on Thursday. So if you want to contact me and I can place an order for you, I'm happy to do that. Or you can go online. Okay, we are on to the next one, girls. The next one I decided, thanks Patty. Oh, thank you, Barb. The next one is more of a masculine card. And I have no idea why I chose. You know why? Because I was playing with my new stuff and I decided, you know, I don't know, I just got it out and I started playing, which is my favorite thing to do. Just like to start creating with really no one in mind, just to start making cards. So this is from the Seaside Bay. I guess we call it Sweet, Seaside Bay. And this is one that, you know, I often think, oh, you know, I don't live by the ocean. I do have some friends that live by the ocean, but, you know, but then when I started seeing samples, oh my goodness, you're going to love it. Oh, thanks, Sandy. You would never think to use white and bell. Thank you. Thanks. Very subtle. All right, back to Seaside Bay. Wait till you see this. So this is a really quick and easy card. And the reason is this is DSP. Stampin' Up, you know, I'm just like, I always say they hit it out of the ballpark when they came up with this concept because they create DSP that you can cut images out of or you can stamp. So here's the DSP, which is called By the Bay. Look at how pretty. Now, I don't know. I'm hoping the camera picks it up. I know on, can you kind of pick up, see, look at that pearlescent. And I don't remember, I think this is a new thing for them. So this side has the oysters. Very pretty colors, don't you think? Who would have thought? DSP with oysters. This one though, ooh, I love that. And then watch it on the next one. So this one has nothing to do with the ocean or the seaside, but isn't that beautiful? And then when you flip it, like a watercolor wash, could be used for so many different things. Now here's the piece that I use. This is also, no, this is 6x6, girls. This is 6x6, so I did not cut it down. But there you can see, there's the little bird that, and I have no idea what it's called, but this is what I cut out with some crab. Oh, where's Jan Foss? Jan Foss, are you still watching? Does this remind you, or my friends that watch The Chosen? This is exactly what I thought of when I saw this. So that's a show that is about the life of Jesus. And so this is kind of mimic. It looks like their like logo. But anyway, there's gold on there. Gold. And then there's the bird. It's the blue. Yeah, totally. The blue crabs and some more little birds. That's pretty. Look at that, girls. Isn't that beautiful? And then look at this one. So this is another one. It's that same pattern as the blue, but it can be used like if you get it and you're like, where is it? There it is. Same pattern. Well, no, this is, take that back. This is tinier on the blue, but it's that same, I don't know what, splash. And then there's definitely an ocean theme, but very pretty. And like when you see the waves on there, but when, you know, if you would cut it down, or you could be using it, there's a lot of, for using it just as a background, if you used a smaller piece, you wouldn't even see that that is, you know, kind of mimics waves. And there's another of the oysters, and it's got like a pearlescent on top of it. Oops, I got 2 pieces of this. Isn't that pretty? And then this one in some soft pastels. And there, this is the piece that we're using. So, I don't know, you know, I was just got out my stamp set, my new stuff, and just started pulling stuff together. And I never would have thought that I would have gone to this first out of all of my new things. Mermaid scales. That's a great idea, Mary Teal. So this is Sahara sand with that pearlescent. Very oceany on that one. And then look how pretty. But look at this piece. Wood. I always think wood grain is like pretty for masculine. Or I don't know. I think masculine. But I know, I mean, you'll see stampers create all sorts of things. But isn't that like a white plank? Isn't that pretty? And then there's again the chosen Jan. Or Sandy. I bet Sandy. Yeah, Sandy watches. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So, okay, here we go. Quick and easy card. I'm using Seaside Bay. There is a coordinating die set, which my mama gifted me some more magnetic cards, so I haven't pulled all of those out yet, so you'll see me soon. This is a fantastic set of dies. So this is for birds. This one I love because it's a dimensional one, kind of like that waffle cone in the Milkshake die set. This bends in half, and then this is great for borders, like a sea sand border. There's the bird that I used. Look at some circles in there. There's the crab and some shells. This is great, like seagrass right there. This is the open oyster with the pearl in it. Oh, that's supposed to be a pearl. And then some little seashells there. So this is a good set. If you like the ocean stuff. And like I said, there's the stamp. If I wanted to stamp it and cut it out, I could. But we're just using tonight this piece right here. And then the other stamp that we're using, it's this Happy Birthday, is from Something Fancy. And this is a new word set. And you know me, I'm all about word sets. There are very few word sets that I don't get when Stampin' Up! Brings out a new set of a new catalog. I am all about the words. And so Something Fancy also has a coordinating die set that you'll see me use. But there's that Happy Birthday. And I started saying this before. I thought this is a great masculine card. But, you could use it for so many other... Look, thank you. I mean... There's all sorts of... This one, I love this one. I didn't forget your birthday. I'm just stretching out the celebration. So that's a sweet one. And then with deepest sympathy, you matter to so many. Grateful for the everyday magic of you. And then congratulations. Here's to beautiful big... Oh, I love this for weddings. Here's to beautiful beginnings and happily ever afters. And then nothing fancy, just love. Ah, such good words. Such good words. All right. For this card, all I need to do is I'm going to show you the kit first. The card base is Night of Navy, and it is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. It's different. You know me, I don't like the top to bottom ones like this. I didn't realize that so many people were like, I make cards, but I felt like most people make cards this way. And I'm the oddball. Imagine that. Most people make their cards this way, I've heard. So Night of Navy, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then we're going to bring in a piece of crumb cake, which is 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to stamp on this. And you know what is that crumb cake? I don't think it is, girls. On my sample, it's Sahara sand. Sorry about that. 4 by 5 1/4. This piece is Sahara sand. Now that's not gonna look. Hold on. I'll put this out here and then I'll cut another piece. 1 3/4 by 5. Here's that beautiful DSP by the Bay. 1 1/2 by 4 3/4. This is just my inside piece. It's 3 3/4 by 5. And there's the piece of DSP that I'm going to stamp on. 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. A piece of Night of Navy 3 by 3. That's the frame. And then here's this is the By the Bay. That's where I got the sweet little bird from. If anybody knows the name of this bird, I would greatly appreciate it if they would tell me. So for the next how many months, I keep saying the little bird. I need to do the research. So hold on one second. I'm going to grab a piece of crumb cake. Oh, here we go. I just happen to have a scrap next to me. Okay. Whoop. 5 1/4. We just want that contrast, that little bit of contrast. And that's another thing I discovered. If you'll look closely, that's why they look so much, they look very similar, crumb cake and Sahara sand. But I like the way that they just one shade off, I guess. Sahara sand is lighter. So let's pull this in. There we go. Crumb cake 4 by 5 1/4. Sahara sand 1 3/4 by 5. Right. Okay. I'm going to take a picture of that. There you go. Okay. Set this off to the side, and I'm going to bring in my little piece of DSP that I'm going to stamp on. And I'm going to bring in Sahara sand ink. Here's my seashells with a little bit of sand. And put that right along the water's edge. Okay, now I'm going to glue this. To there. And then I'm going to bring in my little bird. And first I was going to pop it up, like use dimensionals. I don't know. And then the little leg, I guess I could glue the legs down. No, I'm going to go with it. I decided just to glue it down flat because I didn't like, well, I could have if I wanted to mess with it, but I did want this to be a quick and easy card. If I put a dimensional up on it, his little legs were kind of floating around and not touching the ground. But if I would have messed with it, I could have put glue on it. But for tonight, we want quick and easy. I did like the idea of his like little tail hanging off right there. And then this is going to get put up on dimensionals. If I can find them. Okay, girls, I need your help. Well, hold on. I bet they're in the next. Put them in this. Yep, I did. Put them in with the milkshake. All right, I'm going to let that set for a second because I need to stamp on the crumb cake. And I'm going to bring in Night of Navy. and the happy birthday from Nothing Fancy. There you go. Now with the with these tiny little skinny little stamps like this, can you see I'm just like tapping? I'm not pushing it into that foam ink pad. So that's one of my tips. And this one, I'm going to make sure I get a little bit farther to the right. Then I'm going to bring in my Sahara sand. And then this really pretty DSP. Oops. Thanks, Shirley. This is, if you've been around me a long time, this is my favorite layout. This little strip of DSP framed with, you know, a layer, and then this central image like that. This is my go-to layout. Like if I'm in a hurry, I need to put together a quick card, more than likely, this is the layout that I choose. Look at that. All right, for the inside, we're going to take this 3 3/4 by 5, and we're going to bring back in the Sahara sand. And should we put a word on the inside? How about this one for a belated birthday? Oh, look, it's brand new. It's brand new. Now, normally you'll, well, maybe I'll do it for you so you can see me do it. This is my new way of assembling stamps. And if you struggle with getting the stickers on straight or like you like them, I think I just started doing this year. This is like new. You take the sticker off and you put it upside down. So do you see, I don't see, there's right side up. I'm going to flip it. I'm going to put it upside down. And then there's the stamp that I've popped out. Always double check because I had a fiasco in the summer with that swimsuit stamp set. Double check, and that's it. So I'm just going to take this. I hope you all can see this. That's as far as it'll go. I just take it, and it's so easy for me to line up the sticker to the stamp by doing it this way. Ta-da! And it's ready to go. I'm going to use navy. I didn't forget your birthday. I'm just stretching out the celebration. This would be me. Better late than never. Oh, I love it. Isn't that pretty? That night of navy with the Sahara sand. So I hope that helps some of you. I need to do this on a couple other ones. I love it. There you go. There's your 2 cards. Which one is your favorite? I hope you like both of them. Oh, yay, Sandy. You know what? I demonstrated that for a while, but it might have been before you all started like coming back to class. I bet that's what, so I'm glad I showed that tonight. Yeah, that, you can, let me flip my camera around. It is I can do it twice as fast assembling stamp sets like that. I prefer putting the sticker on my stamps. It just makes it easy for me to see. I know there are a lot of stampers who don't. They just prefer to leave the sticker off. I like it. I like having that visual, you know, making sure it sure helps, like when you know you've got it in the right direction. I know stampers who do that though. They're just, their way is not putting the stickers on, but oh, thanks, Rochelle. Oh, you're so sweet. That's just something I am so happy to pass along, because I think more and more stampers would do it if they didn't struggle getting that sticker on straight, and it doesn't take that long. You just smack it upside down on your acrylic block, and like that, you can have a whole set put together. So thanks, girls, for tuning in tonight. I appreciate all of you. I do have openings for my stamp classes, which are Friday the 13th, January 13th, and the 14th. I have openings in all three classes. The Friday night class starts at 6 p.m. The Saturday morning class starts at 9 a.m. and then the third class is at 1 p.m. All 5 cards are the same. I am Last Minute Lucy, so I know I can tell you we're going to have Valentine cards, but you're going to also see other types of cards. They won't all 5 be Valentines. So yeah. It's not, you know, like 7 days before, so I'm not quite sure what, but I do get my best. I do my best work at last minute. I know you've probably heard me say that before. So I don't know what kind of cards we're doing, but I know they'll be adorable. So if you would like to join me, please contact me if you're not already signed up. And like I said before, if you're needing me to place an order for you on the 5th when Saleabration and the mini catalog goes live, I'm happy to do that for you. I'm happy to do that anytime, not just on the 5th. And then if you have questions about joining my team, I would love to have you. It is a fantastic time to join. And like I said, check out the back of that Saleabration brochure, because there are 3 options. First time that I can ever remember them having 3 different options. And I know you can join for $99, and I believe you get $175 worth of product. So lots of perks, and I have a great group of gals, a great team. So that's enough for tonight. I will see. Yeah, I'm glad we're gonna see some of you gals on the 13th and the 14th. Oh, thanks. You're very sweet. Thanks for the thumbs up and the heart too. And if you watched all the way through and you're on YouTube and you have any questions, please comment in the comment below, and I answer them really quickly. So I'm happy to help you out if you're finding me on YouTube. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Happy 2023. Doesn't that sound crazy? Ah, science fiction, doesn't it? To me. So happy New Year, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks so much. God's blessings. Bye-bye.